Hey guys, it's Nathan, and welcome back to my attempt at a series where I fill a page of this Strathmore sketchbook every video until all 64 pages will be filled. Today I'm going to do page 11, but if you missed the last 10 pages, the videos will be linked in a playlist up in the little iCard up there. Last week I did this heron with water-soluble graphite, and then also normal graphite. Anyway, but I'm going to be doing watercolor, and I'm going to be painting geese, particularly Canada geese, because I'm Canadian and I don't fear them. So we're going to draw those. I've already got my supplies out because I knew I was going to be painting today, so I just dug everything out. These are the same brushes I used in my inking and with the last video. I'm not particular with what brushes I use for what. A brush is a brush. These are the Paul Rubens watercolors. I like them. As you can tell, I've used the browns right down to the bottom. And then this is just the little card that I'll be referencing to make sure I know what colors I'm using. And I'm not angry at my neighbor for doing something. It's just always entertaining how, I've had the window open for 4 hours now, and I'm just gonna put some water in these so that they get damp and I can use them a bit faster. I haven't used these in a long time, so they're all dried right out. But I just find it like entertaining that it just lines up perfectly that when I hit record is when they start doing something. Fun fact, I've never drawn one of these birds before. I see them all the time, but I'm gonna draw the second one like in front. Okay, so I'm going to have to decide on like a background color, and I'm gonna have to do that now. And I'm thinking I'll just go easy and use this yellow and mix green. Sure, why not? I'll just kind of mix it in with, oops. And I figure their feet are like the dark color, so it's okay if I'm messy at the bottom because their feet are dark and I can paint over it, so it's all good. I don't want this to be too dark. Probably shouldn't paint with my white sleeves down, but at the same time, and their heads are dark too, so. But at the same time, I'm cold. It's not actually warm enough to have the window open right now. It got cold again. But I want it open. You know what I also didn't do? Do I want to add like a darker green? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Because why not? Why not? What color should I add? This dark color. Just kind of in. Alright, now I have to let this dry, so it's time for samosas. This is probably too dark. Yeah, and it's very brown and not, I don't know, what if I mix blue? It's gotta be like a gray color, something like that. That's a little more what I want. So, and it's like darker down at their tail, so Oops, I did not want that much, but okay. This paper takes watercolor really nicely though, so that's nice. Maybe I'll just do their legs now. I'm gonna use blue. I'm not trying to make this super realistic. I don't actually paint like animals with watercolor. I usually do like landscape stuff. And by that I mean I paint barns. That's what I do when I do watercolors is I paint barns. I made the dark go up too far. But yeah, no, I usually when I do watercolor, it's I do barns. I think I have a watercolor sketchbook tour where it's just landscapes because that's what I like doing with this. My little goose friends. That's not the color I used before, but that's what I'm going to use. Uh-oh. I had to mix a new color and now it sure is different. That's fine. Underneath is like white feathers, so I don't want to make that under here dark, but I need the contrast to look like this is supposed to be a dark brown, but this is just supposed to be white in shadow, so see how that works. I think it helped a bit there. Add a little more like shading here on their face. What color do I want to do for the floor there? Like just sure. I mean, it's too late to turn back now, regardless. So whether or not it looked good, really, I didn't get a say in that. And what if I put the orange like across the top as well? Oh dear. I should probably turn this. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get it all over my sleeves. Hi, welcome to my channel where I just use like watercolor as like a gouache, and I use gouache as acrylic paint. Build up layers of color. No, I don't think I will. I think I'm just gonna layer it on as thick as actually possible. Now it's just there's this geese. Now there's orange. I might like just to connect it. Oh no, it's a squiggly streak though. Alright, I'm gonna let this dry, that way I can't mess it up, and then I'll be back again. Alright, so they're all dry now, so I'm just going to, I got out my Posca. I'm just gonna set this off to the side. Alright, so what I want to do is I just want to go around them. That's it. I just want to go around them and have them have like a white border. I'm just going to use my hand as a thing to wipe off the color. Just because the orange is coming up because it's on so thick. As far as I know, Poscas are not toxic, so if I get it on my hand, it's fine. I'm noticing now, this is not as bright. I think I really need to shake this up. It's not as bright as I was expecting. I was kind of hoping for like super bright white. I've just got to like go along with whatever happens. And if I just So, like, I honestly did not expect them to turn out looking like geese. I, especially with the blue at the beginning, it just started looking weird, and I honestly am, like, really surprised that they look like geese. I'm really proud of them. Okay, well, this is how they turned out, and I really like them. And I, of course, got paint on the next page, but we'll deal with that. That's a problem for me in 2 weeks, so we'll let you get the close-up of them. I think I did a good job, especially on the feathers, especially like in here with the coloring and everything. I don't know, it looks right. It looks good to me. I'm really proud of it. I don't draw birds much, especially in like painting and stuff, so this was really new. So I think that's about it. Thanks for watching and keeping me company while I drew this good little boy and his friend who are not plotting evil, because they are good. And geese are not evil, they're just birds. But I've got to get going, so you have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.